What's going on? What's going on? We ready? Got a lot to talk about. We got Ebony. Ebony Hancock. AKA the LeBron hater. Okay? Okay. Come here, girl, Grace. Trap first. We've got close to the building. Coach, what's happening?
Not much. How you guys doing today?
I'm ready for this show.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be action packed today.
Yeah, it is.
All the people who are sitting in the chat is a lot.
Very much so. Cleverly clowning. Hello, hello, hello.
It's just us.
I think we're gonna have some more people coming up here.
Well, then you got me.
There you go.
There you go. You got me. Then you got me. You understand. I've been talking the whole time. I just was backstage and I didn't want nobody to hear me talk. I'm gonna be very upset with the show because the Lakers.
Listen.
We'll talk about that later. We will talk about that later. And then the reason we had to call the show Clowning was to come see about me. There he is, stunting and clowning.
Yeah, they're trying to mute me. Okay, mute me this morning now, don't. Yeah, they're trying to mute me. Come on, microphone. Hello, you got him testing 1, 2.
We can hear you.
Yeah,
That's a lot going on.
It's
a lot going on. We have always started with women's sports, and I just think we're going to keep the tradition alive right now, even though we should bring up NBA playoffs. I want to talk firstly about Caitlin Clark, reportedly about to sign a $28 million deal over 8 years. Now, last week, Ebony, you said she fumbled the bag. This week,
she got some money.
Bursting out the bag. She's bursting out the bag. She's bursting out the bag. All right, what we say about this? I actually have a different opinion that I will hold for now. But what do we say? Who's first?
I'm gonna buy her shoes.
Me too. I'm gonna buy her shoes myself.
Yeah.
And I don't even wear tennis shoes.
Listen, okay. When Coach said last week, he said for her to turn down $5 million, she got something up her sleeve, and she did. You get your whole shoe deal, all these endorsements. Yeah, $5 million.
She had a bag up her sleeve.
Right. Yeah. That's exactly. She had a bag up her sleeve.
A whole bag. A whole bag. A whole bag. Well, girl power that she had you messed up last week. Yeah, Ebony.
She did. And it'll still always be, she did have it messed up, but kudos to her for getting the shoe deal. A lot of people were complaining because, is it Asia Wilson, some player?
I think she plays for the Aces.
She was for the past 2 years, she was the MVP and the champion. And she ain't got her own shoe.
Right.
And she doesn't have her own shoe. So people were saying, oh, it's about race, and I didn't get into that.
Coach,
you always have those speakers.
Coach, those are 2 good points there.
It's about currency.
It makes sense for her to get her own shoe. I mean, she brought so many ratings to the game. Also see the other side of the point too. There's some deserving Black women who deserve their own shoe as well, like Asia Wilson and several other players. So I'm happy for Caitlin Clark. She got her bag. It's a great business decision by her team. It's a great business decision by Nike as well, because she brought so many views to the women's game, and no matter if you love her or hate her, you can't deny that.
Well, I have a very different opinion. I'm disappointed. I'm highly disappointed. I think Nike should offer her $93 million. I'm upset that she only got $28 million. I think her deal should have been groundbreaking like LeBron James' deal was when he came out of high school. And while it looks like Nike is taking a risk it's not a risk. She's going to make them $28 million in 1 month. Just like all their money is coming back in the first 30 days of her shoe dropping. That's not even up for a question. She not even, Angel Reese can't even keep her jersey. I don't know if Angel Reese sold out her jersey.
Sold out. Yes. Yep. Sure did.
I think that I think it's cowardice on, well, I don't want to say that because that's too harsh. I mean, you can't be a coward when you're dropping $28 million, but I think that they should have gave her $90 million. So I hope, and I know Angel Reese signed with Shaq.
Reebok.
Yes.
Nice.
I hope her deal ends up being something like $90 million. I don't know the particulars on that deal, but one of these ladies, you're looking at Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. One of these ladies need a $90 million deal. What y'all got to say to that?
Do athletes get paid on jersey sales?
I don't think so. I believe that goes to the team.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that goes to the team.
I believe they break the bank next year on one of them two.
Yep.
Because they got to go by the season that they have. Because it's a money game. It's a money grab.
Of course it is.
To give her the shoe, they knew what they was doing because they want people to split up and go buy the shoe. Ain't that cold? They want people to split up to go buy the shoe. And then you got the people that was in the WNBA. Did Candace Parker, did she make more than Candace Parker? See, it's supposed to be some Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be some quarterback money coming in the next 3 years. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, for sure. But then I won't be with it. It won't. It'll be when.
No, it'll be with the WNBA. They're gonna lower the goal. They're gonna lower the goal.
There he go again.
Nipple to nipple.
There he
nipple to nipple.
There he go. There he go again. Ebony, did you say your dad agreed with him that the goal should be lowered?
Thank you. Thanks, Dad. He knows. Because we ain't watching no more NBA. We ain't watching no more men in shorts. Nipple to nipple. Bow.
Coach, what you think about lowering the goal since we here?
What if they dunk two-handed, Grace? What if they dunk two-handed? And both of them, they got them Medea size cute, and they dunk on that girl, man. Stop it. Boy, the ratings gonna go through the roof, y'all. Y'all know it. The people, y'all know it. Stop it.
Medea size what? Is he talking about having on a nightgown? One of them gowns that don't robe all the way?
He's talking about Medea size chest. That's what he's saying.
Yes.
They don't have a sports bra for them.
He wants to
you just gotta get a tablecloth.
That's what I remember the first week I was like, ladies and gentlemen, he means nipple to nipple,
No.
Chest.
I started a trend. They gonna watch.
He actually means nipples. So let us.
Oh my God!
Let us be careful with his chauvinism.
It was the eclipse.
It was that what it was, Coach. What about you? What you say? What you say, Coach?
I think for the WNBA, keep the goal the same, 10 feet. But if you want to have like a different league where it's 8 feet, I think that's a good idea.
Ooh, you dropped it 2 feet. Even Reggie was just like one.
The Big Three Girl League, huh?
That sounds like it's some money in that.
Okay.
That's what Q was saying. That's what Q texted me and told me that's what he was trying to do.
Is that what he did?
Q texted me the other day. Said, look, Paul, he called me Paul. You know when they call you by your last name?
Mm-hmm.
Paul, look, that's exactly what we supposed to do. We're gonna start a girl 3-on-3 league. And they're gonna want Ron to be one of the coaches.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call it.
I coach it.
So apparently Ice Cube texted Reggie and said, that boy.
He called him Paul.
Called him Paul.
Yeah, them burner phone. You know them burner phones. Can't nobody trace.
With Reggie, what did MJ? Because Michael Jordan texts you too. What did he say?
Man.
What did he say about Anthony?
I wish Sister Sanders can pull up what I sent her about Michael Jordan. He getting beat up by that boy. Got beat up by Who he got beat up by? Come on, Grace. Tell me.
Oh, what was the guy's name? Hold on, I got you.
Oh man, this man got beat up by
Danny
what is
Ferry.
that? Danny Ferry.
Who is Danny Ferry?
Exactly.
That's a real person.
Exactly.
He played for the Cavs, I think.
Danny Ferry. He played though. He can play.
Oh, we talking about back in the day when Jordan was playing against construction workers. I got you.
That's it.
I got you.
He had them out. He had them Air Jordans on.
Let's speak of LeBron since you want to disrespect Jordan.
Firstly,
Danny Ferry
disrespected Jordan.
He did.
LeBron, Jordan was playing construction workers. That's a truth. Not all of them, but we already proved that in episode 1 or 2.
No construction work.
We already did that. We already did that. But since you here, let's bring up LeBron James, who had a monstrous fourth quarter, and that was not his fourth quarter was record breaking, especially for a 39-year-old man. He went like 6 for 7. It was incredible. But those damn Lakers.
Exactly.
After the game.
Those Lakers. Let's just put it on the screen, y'all. All right. Predictions. I still got Lakers and Knicks in the finals.
Oh, stop.
I got Lakers and Knicks in the finals.
You had Lakers and Pacers in the finals.
I said I should have said Knicks. I didn't say Pacers. I said Lakers and Knicks and Pacers going to play each other. One of them going to cancel each other out. Lakers and Knicks. I would love for it to be Lakers and Pacers because that's my favorite team. But I think the Knicks will clobber the Pacers. That's what I think. Grace, what's your prediction? Come on, we going. We getting bold. I got 4. Lakers got to win 4 in a row now. They ain't got no choice.
They ain't got no choice.
I'm
still gonna ride with them. I'm still gonna ride with these Lakers.
The series should be 1-1. And then the conversation would be completely different if it was. Be completely different.
I'm still riding with the Lakers, and I know I've been saying the Knicks because it's something about them. So I'm going with the Knicks too.
Reggie, it's a lot. It's a lot to be said here because Lakers is a pretty well-built team. Not built to beat the Nuggets, apparently. You know, everybody knew that, but different story. Reggie, what's your prediction?
I'm still feeling the 76ers.
Okay, I think you're making a bold move there. I've got no faith.
I'm trusting Joel Embiid. New York is not going to be on fire like that. They don't really have no shooters. On this West is interesting because I like the Clippers. But
I think the Mavs going to beat the Clippers.
Denver going to get upset this year.
They are.
I respect that.
Somebody going to know how to guard Jokic. It's not his scoring you got to worry about. It's not his scoring.
Yeah,
Denver got beat last game. The formula was there. In game 1, they didn't just run off dominating. The game. It was there. Game 2 is very telling. Darren Ham is a problem. I keep telling y'all, he is a problem. Even and then when Anthony Davis just said, we got stretches to where we go long stretches, don't even know what we're doing on both sides of the ball. That's a coaching issue.
It looked like it.
It's a coaching issue. Yeah. You cannot win the playoffs, play a team back to back 4 to 7 times.
No, you got to have a coach in the playoffs.
You got to have a coach, man.
Right. Because I was wondering, why didn't they just do what they were doing in the first and second quarter for the third and fourth quarter?
Because the coach, if either Darwin or either his rotations changed, I didn't pay attention to the rotations too much. Either that changed or they needed to change and he didn't do that. Now that I did pay attention to. Or, here's the crazy part, or the team got off balance and he didn't do nothing but sit there. Either way, it comes back to coaching.
Well, the coach is trash. He was blaming the official calls during the game, and it was like
the officials do stuff. the officials suck against LeBron James. I don't know what that's about. I'm not sure what that's about.
D-Lo hitting the first 6 shots in a row. That's when I knew they was gonna lose.
Coach, we attacking coaches and officials. You got to come in here and say something nice, man, before we get fired.
I think for the coaching, it's all about adjustments. I think you come in with a game plan, but then you have to adjust on the fly if it's not working. I think the Lakers, if they win Game 3, they have a chance to come back in the series. But if they lose Game 3, it's over. As far as officials, they're terrible at every level this year.
Every level.
Something has to be done where they're held accountable because they're messing up the game.
I thought we was watching arch rivals when we seen the Knicks and the 76ers. I thought we was watching arch rivals.
I mean,
them niggas was punching and kicking and grabbing each other, throwing each other on the ground.
Reggie, Coach brings up a good point. We need to do something about the officials. As the resident hood man, what we need to do about the officials? What the NBA need to do?
First and foremost, pick somebody who that ain't never played basketball. they know it, because it seems like the people that know how to play basketball don't know how to call a foul, when to call a foul, or when to control the game. Control the game before it get out of hand.
I don't know why.
And then when you let it get out of hand, you got to let it stay out of hand, and then people got to say remarks. Now, it was your plate, Joel Embiid, while you sitting up there talking about the referees. Now, that boy got fouled, but you can't be – what was he doing? What was he doing? What was this? Grab it. I played. I grabbed it. I don't care. I was Dennis Rodman. I slid all the way across the floor, but I had that ball. 2 other teammates was with me.
I don't know. Grace, what should we do about the officials?
I mean, what can you do? Like, is there something that can be done about the officials?
Get the church league ref. Get the church league refs.
Can officials
boys club ref? They call everything.
But can officials be fined for crazy calls like that?
Yeah. They need to be held accountable.
That's one of the things they need. One of the things is I got 2 solutions. One of them is fines. Go ahead, Grace.
Okay, because I was wondering, when they, because over the years, when you see, and then they, when you see that they've made bad calls, and then they come back and say, okay, yeah, they made a bad call, but what you gonna do about it? And they have done nothing. So I was trying to see who reprimands or corrects the officials. Like, do they have accountability to them?
Coach?
Who raised it? Who raised it? That's what she wanted to say. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Coach, do we have accountability for the refs? I mean, you know what happened behind the scenes.
Yeah, I think we should. The hardest part is there's a shortage of good officials. So if you get rid of those officials, I mean, who are you going to bring in? A lot of people don't want to take that abuse they take from the coaches and that abuse they take from the stands. So there's a shortage of officials. So to me, the larger question is, what do we do to get more officials in the game? So that way, when things like this happen, we have replacements.
Man, I know plenty of men willing to make 6 figures to get yelled at by fans. 6-7 figures. I know. I'd go straight to 38th and Broadway and find me.
You give me a whistle right now. You give me a whistle right now.
Right now.
I put electric tape on, black electric tape on all my shoes and go out there and rep. Hey, I mean, two things I think needs to happen. Fines is one, and I think that the officials need to have the mandatory media after the games, like the players. See, the officials get to hide. Players don't get to hide. Coach get in there, just lost the championship by 1 point. Didn't lost the championship or lost out the first round, so he didn't trigger his $25 million bonus, his $2 million bonus. Coach Ron, real quick, why you're heartbroken? If we can just talk to you for a second. I do them officials like that, because don't nobody like to be publicly embarrassed. Don't nobody like to be publicly embarrassed.
You want to fix the country? Go and let the Congress have press conferences after every time they write a law. Every time they write a law, every single time they don't do something. So, Mr. Rosenberg, can you tell us why you voted for this person and why you voted no to that bill that was going to help American citizens? Don't nobody like being publicly embarrassed. Nobody like being publicly embarrassed.
In front of my friends? In front of my friends? Got to see me.
Yeah, I remember the movie with Chris Rock when he ran for president and had Bernie Mac in it. That's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite movies too. I can watch it all day long. I can watch it. I can watch it all day long. Yeah,
is it something of state, head of state?
Head of state. Bernie Mac was in there like, and so what do you know about NATO? Oh, NATO Jenkins. Oh man, I know. No, sir. Well, I ain't know nothing about NATO. You know about NATO? I ain't said nothing about no NATO. That's how they go act on camera. Like, I ain't said nothing. I ain't make that call. You make that call? No, sir. We saw you make the call, sir. We saw you make the call. That's what officials need. Back to LeBron James. Hater, if you can go first.
Is he hurt? Is Vanderbilt hurt?
I mean, technically, everybody on the Knicks is from Vanderbilt, but I know what you're talking about. I'm just saying, them Villanova boys play ball. They play ball.
That's all they got is a concrete basketball goal, double rim with no net and two pigeons.
So you have faith in the Sixers. Let's bring it up.
Yeah, I trust Joel Embiid.
I do not.
I do.
I do not. If I trust Joel Embiid to get hurt when I need him, like Chris Paul will get hurt when I need him. I trust him that way.
He's like Dak Prescott.
I trust Dak Prescott to get that's a trick. Every team Chris Paul was on was going to win the ship. Into the second or third round.
His hand or his thigh, his back thigh. Doing nothing.
That what we call a hamstrings, back thigh.
He pulled his hamstring during a timeout.
Doing nothing.
Doing nothing. And here you got.
I had a teammate. Look, Coach Ron, I had a teammate. We had practice. He bring the ball up. I'm in California. Nobody guarding him. He twists his ankle on the volleyball line. Who was guarding you, man?
That's crazy.
You know, that makes me, Coach, let me ask you a question. The Los Angeles Lakers lost. LeBron James had a great game. Anthony Davis had a monster game. And they have played 75% of the games this season.
And still losing.
Anthony Davis is a top 5 player without a doubt. You can't put him past 5. It's impossible to do so. LeBron James is a top 8 or 9 player. You can't put him past 10. You'd be disrespectful to even put him past 10. I give you 8 and I give you 9, but you can't put him past 10. He's a top 10 player.
Okay.
How on earth do the Lakers look like the wise intermediate school owls? It's a real place, by the way.
What, before they added the hallway or after they had added the hallway?
I think it's a little bit before.
Oh Lord! Everybody said she could.
Coach.
I heard her. I don't know if anybody else heard her. When you said you couldn't put LeBron past top 10, that said I can.
Yeah, he started to sound like a preacher.
I know you ain't putting Jimmy Butler up there.
I thought he was supposed to start one, Grace. I thought he was supposed to start one, and nobody.
If you say LeBron James is not a top 10 NBA player,
that boy got one block
on my list.
You just okay. When you say my list, that makes sense. When you say my list, that makes sense. We're talking just objectivity.
But I've been pro LeBron these last few days, so you can't give me too much. Because dang, they lost.
Tell him to beat the Nuggets. Ebony, tell him to tell LeBron, can he beat the Nuggets? I don't care which uniform he put on. Put on a Miami uniform. Put on a Cleveland uniform. I don't care what uniform you put on. Put on USC Trojans, your son uniform, and beat the Nuggets, man.
Please.
Can you do it one time? Just one time for your boy.
Please.
I didn't know,
man.
Since you're such a LeBron hater, you need to go tell LeBron some smack to his
I'm
face.
not hating
He
on. He missed
responds
that
to that.
layup. I said he was gonna miss.
Yeah, he
I'm
responds
not
to
those
that.
nasty people online that's like talking smack on Twitter. I'm not one of those people.
No, I'm a LeBron fan though, because I went to Miami when he went to Miami.
I'm just telling you, talk that smack to LeBron. No, talk that smack to LeBron because that's gonna make him put that tiger face on. We need it.
When he started doing this though,
yeah,
all that I lost it. I couldn't.
It is what it is. Coach Grace, y'all got to say something smart up in here.
You got it, Coach.
I mean, I think two things with the Nuggets. They're younger and they have better chemistry than the Lakers. Lakers are older. They have LeBron and AD, but as far as everyone else, the rosters changed so much. And in basketball, chemistry is, key. So I think they have better chemistry. They're younger.
D'Angelo Russell, he was throwing them shots.
Yeah,
they got a better coach for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, coaching comes out in the playoffs. In those series, and so Nuggets definitely got a better coach, and they're showing.
I still think that the Lakers are the best built team to win the championship outside of
2K23.
That'll be fine. I'll take that. But I mean, I have to say Celtics.
I got two words: Anthony Edwards, and then I got two more words after that: Minnesota Timberwolves.
Fair enough.
So he on to something because Michael Jordan said that
they are sleepers. What they at in the West? What they at in the West?
Number one.
That's who gonna upset. If they play Denver, that's who gonna do it.
It's gonna be Ant-Man's takeover.
Rudy Gobert gonna get a tattoo of the Eiffel Tower on his shoulder and go out there and play.
They play. They absolutely play. I would love. No. Timberwolves like number 2 in the West. I would love because OKC is number 1. I would love.
No, I think they're number 3. Somebody else is number 2.
Yeah, somebody like that. I would love. No, Denver's number 2. That's why they're playing the Lakers.
That's it.
That's why they're playing the Lakers. I would love to see Oklahoma City, Minnesota Timberwolves, one of those teams in the finals. That would just make me so happy. It really would. Like in the finals, when we can't see both of them because they got to play each other, but that would be so glorious because all them script boys can't say script on that. These young guys deserve it, man. Deserve it. You're supposed to mess up the NBA. Come in here and dunk on these old men.
That's right. Tell him Chet hungry. Chet.
He would be the rookie of the year if it wasn't for Wembyama. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, we got to talk about this. Ebony brought it up. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So the players voted that, and this is an anonymous vote, that Michael Jordan's the GOAT, and then they gave 42% of LeBron James, and you got 9.8%, 8%, 0.8. I have no idea how Paul Pierce even got on that list.
That is my question. How in the world?
I have no idea how
Paul Pierce make this list.
The truth.
He is the truth.
Truth
I ain't never heard nobody say Paul Pierce is they
the
GOAT.
truth is he don't need to be on this GOAT list. That's what
my cousin.
Who's putting Paul Pierce over Kevin Durant? Who's doing that? I'm not even saying that Kevin Durant deserves to be on this list, but whoever said Paul Pierce is better than Kevin Durant? I've never heard that person say
Paul
that
Pierce
ever in my
is better than Kevin Durant.
And why is Kobe got a 9? Why Kobe got a 9?
Why is Kobe so low? Yeah.
Well, Kobe. No, Kobe is low because he's low because mathematics. What this tells you is, while the players may have said Jordan is the GOAT because whatever, right? It tells you when something's this close, that's a fun place to live. It's a real fun place to live because when you say, Jordan's the GOAT, he got voted. I'm not hating on that. I'm just saying you can't say when Donald Trump wins the president and he wins, by 0.5%, that's a whole half a country who didn't want him. You got to think about that for a second, okay? So you're talking about that's a whole half of the league that said LeBron or the GOAT is changing. The reason I like this has nothing to do with me being a bronsexual. I'm the biggest bronsexual on the planet. I mean, LeBron James come here right now and just put his sack on my forehead. It'd be all right. It'd be
Shannon.
It would. It'd be all right.
All right, Shannon.
The reason why I like it though is because competition's still alive. I cannot stand you Michael Jordan GOAT people don't ever want Michael Jordan not to be the GOAT. And I have a problem with that.
Exactly. Because he is.
I have a problem with that.
In Washington.
No. What LeBron James is doing is absolutely insane. But Coach, I think you respect this, and I'll throw it to you. I wake up every morning to take down whoever the GOAT is. So don't tell me that this man got to stay there. So I appreciate that NBA players saying the GOAT position is open. Now that I appreciate that. I don't care who won it. All respect to Michael Jordan, but I do care that almost half the players said, "Hey man, competition's competition," and I respect that. And that I think that looks real good on the NBA players. Coach, what you think?
I agree 100%. I like how close it is. Like I said, both players are great players. I think that this list, the players voted on it. They know what it takes to be great at that level. So I think they're praising both Jordan and LeBron, and I like how close it is. And I think sometimes Jordan, maybe off the court, like his shoes plays a part of it too.
The culture.
That's culture. Better than LeBron.
Yeah. Ain't nobody shot nobody over no LeBrons.
Yeah, but LeBron is like, if you just watch him, he's a coach on the floor. I mean, his IQ is so high. I'm not saying Jordan's not, because like I said, Jordan is one of my favorite players of all time, but LeBron he's special. I mean, what he can do, it's like the league is set up. You're great when the league tries to stop you, build teams and put in rules to try to not let you be so dominant. Right. So to me, that's a sign of a greatness when you have the league and teams trying to build a team just to stop that player.
Right, no doubt. I have no doubt that Michael Jordan would be super successful in today's NBA positionless basketball because Michael Jordan was a hella on-ball defender. LeBron James should have won 2 Defensive Player of the Years. You could look it up yourself. He should have won 2. Twice he finished second, and twice both people who finished had mediocre years who won. But y'all look it up yourself. However, I think for sure that Jordan would come in here smashing teams right now, positionless basketball. He would have a hard problem defending centers, though. He would because, right, he doesn't have the field goal post body as LeBron James, right? That's just genetics. You understand that what some of this what LeBron James got going on is just, genetics.
So fair two-piece.
No doubt.
Just cover that information you gave us.
No doubt, for sure. But nobody's ever been asked to do what LeBron's been asked to do. I really think Steph Curry belongs in this GOAT conversation, though. Really do.
He's in there.
He's on the list.
He was on the list. He sure was. I think we need to put more respect on Steph Curry's name. And besides the fact that he changed the game, he did. Besides that, his gravity demands more respect. The man is the most double team and triple team player ever in NBA history.
He'll never get tired.
It's something.
I don't never see him get tired. I don't even think he drink water.
You know what? I ain't never seen him drink water. I ain't never seen a baby pigeon. I seen the conspiracy theory. It's good. I think Grace, we talked about that. I see the conspiracy theory that said all pigeons work for the FBI.
Right. You ain't never seen a baby pigeon.
You ain't never seen a baby pigeon. They all
drones.
They all drones. Just like you ain't never met no baby Nikki. All Nickies were born grown and mean. All Nickies.
Every last one.
Every last one of them. Born 32 years old with a smart mouth.
Attitude.
You never seen no 6-year-old Nikki. Yeah, you ain't never seen it.
Nikki with attitude.
Grace, what you think about this list?
Okay, list great with the exception of Paul Pierce, but because you could have
Paul Pierce.
See, with the exception of Paul Pierce, like who you paid to get on this list, Paul? Anyway, but like you could have had what Bill Russell or Kareem
Tim
Abdul-Jabbar,
Tim Duncan.
Yeah, you put Paul Pierce on this list. Who did this
Ginobili.
list?
I have no idea.
You could have put
Tony
the Admiral.
Parker.
You could have put the Admiral. Okay.
Robert Horry.
Listen. Okay.
He made a shot for every team.
Fair enough.
Okay, because Robert, how many rings?
He didn't do no conditioning.
Big Shot Bob got 7. Big Shot Bob got 7 rings.
More than MJ. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. The ring argument is stupid. And basketball is the only sport we do the ring argument in.
Coach, he didn't even play. He didn't even play regular season. He just played in the playoffs. No training, no nothing, no conditioning, nothing. Just came there, hit the big shot.
You talking about Robert Horry?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Him in that box.
Yeah.
You're right.
Y'all just get the game close and pass me the ball, man. Just get the game close, pass me the ball. I mean, Steve Kerr got more rings than Jordan.
Yep.
Yeah.
As a coach.
No. Man.
As a player.
He won 3 with the Spurs. He won 3 with the... No, he got the same amount. He won 3 with the Bulls.
He should be past... He's supposed to be past Tom Brady.
Yeah. He won 3 with the Spurs, 3 with the Bulls, and then what? 4 with... So as a player, so now you're talking about 10. The ring argument the ring argument is y'all only defense. It's just Jordan people come up with the ring argument because y'all have this revisionist history in which Michael Jordan only went to 6 playoffs and was undefeated. That's y'all need that.
That's a hell of a stat, bro.
He only went to 6 playoffs.
That's a hell of a stat. 6-0.
6-0. That's why he's the GOAT.
5 of them against Brian Russell,
who was a phlebotomist.
Brian Russell and Craig Elo. He was a librarian. Elo was a librarian.
A phlebotomist and a librarian.
A librarian. Okay.
That man, Brian Russell was drawing blood on the sideline. Talking about your vitals good. Okay, I'm gonna get back out there. Yeah. This is. Come on now. Come on, Coach. I'm about to pass it back to you, but we do pretend like Michael Jordan only went to 6 playoffs and went 6-0. We do that. I am a huge Michael Jordan fan. I'm a huge Michael Jordan fan. I have no problem with Michael Jordan being there. I have no problem with Michael
whipped him up and down for years until he found the formula.
Yeah,
okay.
Did you let him choke you on the bus on the ride home from the game because you missed the pass?
Yeah.
So did you let him do that?
No. Michael Jordan.
Beat the hell out of Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I would never
Michael
let him beat
Jordan
me up.
isn't kind of an asshole to fans. I will say that. But
I would have beat the jump man off that man.
I'm not even gonna I'm keeping my mouth shut about those things.
I said the truth. Miss Grace shook her
head. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. Michael Jordan is not.
He's not the most friendliest.
But y'all hate LeBron for being friendly. Yeah, y'all say he's not the GOAT because he's friendly.
I hate him for being friendly.
This is the Jordan debate that nobody fears LeBron, which is dumb, or LeBron's too nice. He don't have the dog in him, which doesn't make any sense. You grow up and you tell people be nice. LeBron James kills people on the court and then praises them off the court, and that's a problem. We have this toxic view of alpha dominance to where our GOAT needs to be a pure villain at all times. That makes no sense. Because Steph Curry, who Kobe Bryant called the baby-faced assassin.
Yes.
Kobe Bryant made that up. Steph Curry is a killer. So when see in the press conference, well, you know what? Glory to God. Glory to God. On that court, though, y'all came for me. So, Coach, give us some insight out here, and then throw it to Reggie.
I mean, I think the LeBron and Michael Jordan debates, it's going to be going on forever. I think the fact that LeBron's been in the league 20 plus years.
Yep.
I think he's getting closer to that GOAT, but also generational. You talk to the older guys, they're probably gonna pick Jordan. Talk to the guys today, they're probably gonna pick LeBron.
Sure.
There's a sleeper like Paul George. A lot of the young players love Paul George. They put their game after Paul George. So it all depends on generational. Like you said, I think Grace said it. Jordan had to get through the Pistons and the Celtics. Then when the Celtics and the Pistons were good, Jordan didn't win any playoff series. It's when the Celtics and the Pistons got old, that's when the Bulls came on. But, if it wasn't for those beatings that Jordan took back then, will he be Jordan?
No.
I mean, they had the Jordan rule. Detroit, those bad boys they were wrestling on that court, and I think that helped Jordan become who he is. But LeBron, I mean, like I said, I like both players. You cannot. To me, it's hard to guard LeBron because if you double team him, he's going to make the right decision. He's
the least double team person in NBA history as far as superstar goes.
It makes sense. I mean, because he makes the right decision. I think LeBron gets hate because he don't shoot over 2 or 3 people. I think if someone's open, he's going to pass them the ball, no matter who it is. I think people want LeBron to be like Jordan or even Kobe when to shoot on a double team or triple team. LeBron's like, my teammate's open, I'm gonna hit him. So I think it's a different mindset of people.
You bring up a lot of good points. I want to bring up 2 things. That Mr. Pass First guy is the number 1 scorer ever in NBA history. Okay, that's number 1, which doesn't make any sense. Number 2, I think the LeBron Jordan debate should always go on, no matter how toxic it gets, because I respect Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan lifted the bar so high 2 generations from now, that debate should still be going on. See, I have no hate for Michael Jordan. I have visceral hate for saying someone cannot be dethroned. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with. I don't care if it's LeBron or Kiki Palmer. Somebody got to come for the crown. Somebody got to come for it.
James' son says that he is going to be the best in the NBA.
Every player should think that. I wouldn't even.
LeBron James, Bronny?
Who, Bryce?
Oh, that's what I'm saying, Bryce. Okay,
Bronny has said that.
People sleeping on Bryce. Okay.
Bronny's actually a lot better than what people think.
Well, now when he had that heart condition, and that's what tricked him off. They ain't trying to be a liability now.
I'm looking forward to seeing what happens.
Your liability.
I'm looking forward to seeing what happens.
He is. I don't want him to, die on the court.
He's got game. He's got defense, and we all.
He should never went to USC. Should have went to one of them schools like John Morant went to. One of them. You know what I'm saying? One of the low level D1 schools.
Put him straight in the G League. Just had him playing straight in the G League the whole time. Did him like Lamar Ball did his boys. Go to Europe. Stuff like that. That's what I would have did. But that's he let his son make his own decision. So I mean that's what's supposed to happen. That's a grown man. That's what's supposed to happen. Reggie, question to you, sir. Question to you. When you think about the difference between NBA now and the difference between NBA then, where does people like Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, let's leave Jordan and LeBron out of it. Who are other players, if those 2 didn't exist, should be in the GOAT conversation?
Kawhi Leonard.
That's a fair point. I did not see that coming.
That's a fact.
I mean, the man went to Toronto Raptors.
Toronto.
That's fair.
And beat the Warriors.
He did beat the Warriors. He did that against the
Warriors. I don't care if Durant hurt his whatever. He beat the Warriors by himself.
It was the Warriors. I forgot. I could always think about the shot that bounced up 15 times before it went in.
That was against Joel Embiid.
Yeah. I was thinking, you know what? Sixers would have won that year. Had that shot not went in, Sixers would have won that year.
Yeah.
Sixers would have won that year for sure. because Joel Embiid was healthy. He would have won that year for sure. Kawhi Leonard is a great response. That was a hot take. Man, I did not think about that. Coach, if LeBron, the two-way player, and Kawhi is super
assassin, a silent assassin.
Yeah, he do amazing stuff and just don't do. He like Barry Sanders. Don't do no celebrating. Don't do the here's the ball ref. Just don't do no celebrating. He just go on. That's a good point. That's a real good point. Grace, same question to everybody. If LeBron and Michael Jordan didn't exist, remove Kobe too. Remove Kobe 2 because that's Jordan 2.0. So remove Kobe 2 because the LeBron haters are gonna be like, well, then Kobe then. No. So remove Kobe 2. Okay, remove Kobe 2. Who would be the GOAT? I got to think about it. I had an answer until that boy said Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah,
it made me feel like I'm missing some folk. I think it would be Kevin Durant for me though. I think if those people did not exist.
No, him and that burner phone.
Oh, that's fair. No, actually, you know what? I'm lying. If those two didn't exist, Steph Curry would be my GOAT. Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still thought, to borrow from Charles Barkley, Steph Curry was driving the bus when Kevin Durant was there. And Steph Curry proved that anyway once because he got a championship. Kevin Durant does not after the departure. Coach, Grace, Ebony?
Well, you took my original GOAT, Steph Curry, so I'm going to go with Giannis.
That's a fair argument. Giannis is a fair argument.
I love you, Steph. If you ever see this, I just have to say a different name.
That's a fair argument. Giannis, he's got enough years now to even be in that conversation, but Giannis is
He need to learn how to count to 10.
He needs to learn how to shoot from past 19 feet.
All right. You need to learn how to count to 10 first. How you going to make all that money? You can't count to 10.
Oh, you talking about free throws?
And then the referee, this will make me mad. We just talked about holding the referees accountable. How the crowd going to count to 12 and the referee? I'm going to say this one more time for everybody that's watching, cleverly clouded. How the crowd count to 12 and the referee still on 9?
That crowd counts 17. The referee gonna still be on 9 because you can't take one of the faces of the NBA and then be called a technical fouls.
Give me a whistle. Give me a whistle.
Can you imagine?
Hey, watch what I do.
Can you imagine what that would do to the sports betting world? How many sheets you would mess up?
Put me in protective custody. I will not be a false witness.
You're gonna have to be that over under. They gonna kill you, boy.
FanDuel, I ain't worrying about it.
You gonna have some FanDuel black and men and all black men. They gonna have nobody.
There was a 10-second violation. You was in the lane 3 seconds, and you traveled, LeBron. You didn't even dribble.
And you know what?
You shut up and dribble. You travel.
That 3-second rule may be a rule that they change. That may be a rule that they change. You're gonna have
How long you get to stand there?
Well, if you want to make I think you just get rid of it. Period. If you want to make the NBA more
Air Force
competitive, now, right? Because they've done so much to take defense. Remember, they was trying to get more ratings and make the game go faster and get high. Now you got 140 point game is normal now.
Yeah,
it is.
It's normal. When I saw, this is how, Coach, I'm coming to you. This is how I knew. This is how I knew how much I miss playoff basketball. Because if you look at all them scores, 94, 96. Like most of those 94, 96. Ain't nobody, you ain't out there shooting logo threes 7 times in a row and stuff. You're not doing that because playoff basketball is 90s basketball.
Pretty much.
And that's a fact. And let's go to stay playing. That little light-skinned boy don't care what era it in. He gonna get his. Go ahead, Coach.
So we could pick players from past and present?
Past and present.
I mean, if I go past, I would have to say Shaq and probably Duncan. I mean, Shaq. I mean, they.
Yeah,
I should
Shaq.
change my whole pick. Shaq is my new pick.
Yes.
Shaq my new pick. Never mind.
Past
No.
and present. This was
Shaq
past,
is
I
my
said
new
Dwayne
pick.
Wade. If it was past, I say Dwayne Wade. You did not say
You
past
actually
and
have an
present.
argument with Dwayne Wade.
Yes,
You actually
Dwayne
have an
Wade is
argument.
my new answer because I didn't
Yeah.
know this was past and present.
You have an argument with Dwayne Wade.
Thank you.
I'm gonna come back to that after Coach finish. You
Can you
actually.
put Jamal Crawford?
Oh, you talking about representing the hood for sure. The whole hood gonna say Jamal Crawford. They both was
He
cold.
has the record of the most 4-pointers ever.
His crossover was nasty.
Now that's a skill.
That is a skill.
A 4-point play is a skill.
It is a skill. It is a skill. Keep going, Coach.
I would say those two. I mean, then if you look at like most influential, I mean, you got Steph with the threes. I mean, AI, he brought the hood to the league, So if you look at it from that standpoint,
AI forced the dress code. He forced the dress code.
Yes, sir. Then you look at players like Grant Hill and T Mac. If they didn't get hurt, I mean, those boys. Yeah. So you look at those two players, injuries. That's the only reason they're not in that GOAT debate.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put Akeem in there.
Vince Carter in it.
I'm gonna put Akeem in it.
We disrespect Akeem too much. Too much. He should be in the GOAT conversation now. He should be in. Even Michael Jordan said he ain't like playing that guy. He should be in the GOAT conversation now. He was the greatest. The reason why you got an argument with Dwayne Wade, he's arguably the best shooting guard to ever walk in the NBA. The only way you would get past that. Okay, let's put people above Dwayne Wade. I'll give you Kobe. I give you that one. Where's the list? Above Dwayne Wade. That's a hard list that's a hard list to put.
That's Kobe back.
Jordan.
Well, yeah. You got to put Jordan shooting guard.
What about Joe Dumars? Not gonna cut it.
No, it's not gonna cut it. But Joe Dumars was cold and one of my favorite players back in the day. He was hooping. He was absolutely hooping. He was one of my favorite players back in the day. I used to scope Dumars.
And don't sleep on. We forgot Isaiah too, though.
It's Kobe.
Yeah. For sure. Well, that's point. Isaiah played point guard though. Isaiah playing point guard. 2 guard.
Shoot,
Jordan, Kobe. We said somebody else.
Dwayne Wade.
Well, no, we saying who can go over Dwayne Wade. This is why I'm saying you got an argument. Jordan, Kobe.
These are great names. I don't know.
I got Dwayne Wade, like right there. I got Dwayne Wade right there. The boy was cold. He was cold.
Oh yeah.
He was cold. Dwayne Wade was. You know what? You might have, no. Russell Westbrook is a point guard, so never mind. Yeah, Russell Westbrook point guard. Westbrook needs some respect on his name. I'm sure he needs some respect on this name. I don't know why he need more respect on this name.
What position was Reggie Miller?
Shooting guard.
Yeah.
You got Jerry West as well.
But you can't say Reggie. You can't put Reggie Miller up there because he ain't got no championships. Jerry West. You can say Jerry West for sure. You can't put. I'm a Pacers fan because of Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller is the greatest. I'm not saying nobody gets GOAT without a ring. It just is what it is. If you don't have, you got to be a standard somewhere.
Oh.
It's got to be a standard somewhere. But that don't bother you, Dwayne Wade. He got 3 rings, and he got one without. He got one before LeBron and without LeBron. So yeah, that just strengthens your argument. That strengthens your argument for sure. You can't. You know what? Let's.
So you can't name anybody that doesn't have any rings.
If we talking about GOAT position, no.
You gotta have a ring.
You gotta have a ring because Charles
Barkley wouldn't be in there.
Charles Barkley should absolutely be in there, but he ain't got no ring. But he's one of the best in his position.
Maybe that's why Paul Pierce was in that list with the ring.
Because he had a ring.
He got a ring. Probably so. Got a ring. You cannot. Kevin Garnett should have been in that list before Paul Pierce. Yeah. I'm still struggling. Who Paul Pierce must have some cousins in the league or something.
Shit.
I'm still struggling to see who got Paul Pierce over Kevin Durant. That don't make no sense. I don't have Kevin Garnett under Paul Pierce. And they was on the same team. Kevin Garnett used to be my favorite player growing up. He was the most all-around basketball player ever to me. And then until LeBron James. And LeBron James could totally just fix what I thought all-around player could do. For sure. Reggie, what you think before we move to the next section?
I think on the Michael Jordan legacy, you was gonna ask me something about that. I gotta take points away from Michael Jordan, the way Scottie Pippen's life is going. Cause it's like they had a spell on him or something. Scottie Pippen ain't been right since. They ain't been really trying to. Michael Jordan messed that man's life up, man. That nigga had dreams of Michael Jordan. And that nigga woke up in the morning and had a fight with a Wheaties box.
I mean, it's a lot.
You can see, look at his face. Come on, y'all. Stop, coach. You seen his face? It got I hate Michael Jordan all over it. He want to tell so bad.
Yeah, he does. It does.
He want to tell something. He gonna the man, son, and the man's son. That is torment. That's torment. The man's son and mess with the man. What? Man, stop. That's all I want to say. Y'all know
it's a lot going on. Coach, you got to clean it up now. He did too much, Coach. You got to clean it up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's messing up. He's messing up Pippen's life, but on the court, Jordan had those rings without Pippen.
Nah,
without him.
Yeah.
Who cared when he was sick? Huh?
Right.
Who cared your sick ass on that court? I did,
Okay.
Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, no. You 100%. There would be Scottie Pippen should be ranked far higher than what he is. Now, you're talking about GOAT position. All right, so that's small forward. That's a tough position because you got LeBron, Kevin Durant. You got so many.
Ain't no small forward no more.
No. We used to call them stretch threes when they can shoot. And everybody's a small forward.
Stretch four too.
Yeah. Everybody's a small forward now. The point guard built like a small forward with handles and can shoot.
The center of the point guard.
Yeah.
Jokic is the point guard.
Yeah, Jokic bring the ball up the court. LeBron bring the ball up the court. LeBron could easily be a center. If LeBron played for the Warriors, he would play 5 all the time.
Because he let Draymond do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he'll be there when Draymond gets kicked out the game.
That's a good point.
Who is worse, him or Rasheed Wallace?
You know what? And now Reggie just brought us into a new segment.
Them three.
Okay.
I don't even know. With Rasheed
Them
Wallace.
three right there.
Wow.
That's
who you going with, Coach? Who you going with? Them three right there.
I'm gonna see Rasheed is just a little bit worse.
I mean, Rasheed was a monster, but he didn't cause his team lose a championship like Draymond did. When Draymond got kicked out of, was it game 2 or 3 when they're playing LeBron? You know, if he didn't get kicked out or suspended for a game, LeBron, they wouldn't have beat the Warriors.
Well, if you're gonna make that argument, then you more right than what you saying, because Draymond cost 1 or 2 championships. They could have had a shot this year. They couldn't even get out if they didn't if he did not get ejected and then suspended or all that stuff. They wouldn't have been in that number 10 position. They wouldn't even been in the play-in.
That's why Steph was so mad at him.
They wouldn't even been in the play-in.
That's why Steph was so mad at him.
So if you making that argument, that's a real
I ain't got no more threes left. Okay, Draymond? That's what Clay said. Clay was trying to do a Spider-Man web and wasn't nothing coming out.
Right. If they break up the Warriors, it will be partly because of Draymond Green.
Yep.
But I think they wouldn't be in a position without Draymond because he's that bad boy. I mean, everyone else is like choir boys on that team. Draymond brings that beast.
That's true.
He's also the basketball IQ on the court. That's not. They're not asking Steph Curry to do that. They're asking Steph Curry to run around and be confusing. They're asking they're asking Klay
Facts.
Thompson. It's facts. They're asking Klay Thompson, don't dribble. Just be ready to knock these shots down. The only thinker on the court ever for the Warriors has been Draymond Green.
What about Chris Paul?
That's not a good accomplishment.
He said on the court.
Yeah.
You don't make good decisions on the court neither.
Well, Chris Paul can't get on the court. That's what the coach said. Chris Paul can't get on the court. No, Draymond Green has been he's not just the heart and soul of the team. He's the brain of that team too. None of those championships work without Draymond Green. So I certainly don't mean to diminish my man. I'm just saying, if you make that argument, he cost a championship, well, we got 2 or 3 more championships we can put on him. For sure, we were gonna put this one on him too. Then, since you wearing that, put this jacket on. Because that's what you can do. Go and put that jacket on that man. For sure. Reggie, you asked a good question. We need to answer this question. I would have immediately said Draymond over Rasheed Wallace, but then when you brought in Dennis Rodman, I had to take myself back a little bit because Dennis Rodman. Okay, if we're thinking about Draymond Green being disruptive to a locker room, Draymond Green being disruptive to a season. Rasheed Wallace was never disruptive to a season, but Dennis Rodman was, and Draymond Green was.
Yes.
These dudes mess up seasons. Soon as Draymond punched Jordan Poole in the face. First off, I think I shouldn't say this out loud. I hate to say this out loud, but Jordan Poole ain't been the same since.
He has not.
He has not been the same.
Wearing that stupid ass haircut.
And you got that pedophile mustache.
That's why I can't hit a shot. I've been waiting to say this shit for the longest. That's why I can't hit no shot. That stupid ass haircut, that stupid ass mustache you be wearing. Cut that shit off, man.
Or thin it up or something like.
Got that goddamn Stephen A. Smith when he was in college. Cut before the receding. Cut that shit off, man. Y'all tell that man to cut that off.
This is what I think happened to Draymond. Happened to Jordan Poole. I'm wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. I know that well, and that's true. And I'm gonna tell you what I think. Now, typically, I try to be analytical. I'm talking about you embarrass me on TV.
Internet.
My kids ain't gonna respect me. My kids ain't gonna respect me no more.
Got the
My
internet
kids ain't gonna
dragging me.
You ain't do that to Draymond, daddy.
And they still can't figure out who leaked that video. Still can't figure out who.
They know who leaked that video. Draymond had that camera.
How he had the camera and he was in the video?
He snuck it and put it up in the. He knew he was gonna steal off on him at practice.
No doubt.
He told Steph.
I was a better basketball player than I was a football player. And I stayed with football because I was really good. I was very good at both. I was basketball, football, track. But the reason I chose football and became super passionate about football and put all my time in football is because the helmet. Because I can hide behind the helmet. I didn't like the pressure of being seen on a big stage. I never liked that. That didn't come till I was older. I was never comfortable with it. So the football helmet allowed me to hide. Jordan Poole can't hide. And I think every time this man dribbling, I think that's in the back of his head.
Maybe that's why he has a mustache.
Everybody laughing at him. I think he think everybody laughing at him because now I'm just speaking as a man now because Draymond had to see me.
We don't know that
Jordan Poole.
You would have had. I wonder did he treat that situation like they do in the pen? You know when you go to the pen when you first go there, you got to just fight everybody.
Everybody, you hear me?
You don't have to just fight Draymond Green every day.
I'd have fought Steph. I'd have fought Kerr.
It would have been sneak punches.
Anybody.
I would have.
telling me to apologize was going to catch these hands. Anybody telling Draymond Green to apologize to me was going to catch these hands. Anybody who stood by and let this man hit me and didn't let me hit him back, don't have to catch these hands. I'm on my stand sharp. I come from the country.
I'm stealing off on your ass.
He's 6'3". He ain't even got a sneak punch. He
I'm stealing off on
he
your
ain't 5'7". He not 5'7". Coach, I know, Coach, that you don't condone violence. But come on, Coach. Come on, Coach.
Hey, on the court, hey, you got to fight fire with fire. You can't, when you step between those lines, anything goes. You can't be a choir boy.
Hey, man.
He had to punch that man. No, my nigga, he didn't have to punch him.
He didn't.
That was a boy.
That was a real deal. Draymond Green came from the projects punch. That was not his first punch thrown. Draymond Green threw that punch.
That was a Flint, Michigan punch. That was he wasn't drinking the water punch. That was Eminem ain't give him a CD punch. That was the Detroit Lions never winning a playoff game until just now punch. You want me to keep going?
No, man.
I get
that was
feeling.
A Barry Sanders with no line running for his life punch.
I get the feeling Jordan Poole deserved it. I know I shouldn't say that, but just looking back now and looking at everything else, and what we heard some rumors of what was said, he does. You can tell he got one of them hot miles. I get it, but I'm telling you, when you get hauled out like that, when you get little man like that, and you can't get your honor back, if it was me, I'd be balling like Jordan Poole right now. I'd become the class clown because it's easier for me to laugh at me and for me to underachieve now. You know how hard it is to even get to the NBA?
He gonna stay in the NBA now because of that punch. They gonna keep picking him up because they feel sorry for him.
Or if they don't, he need to sue.
Sue the shit out of him.
And sue backwards for not protecting me during this punch.
I'm suing the championship battle.
Hey.
I'm suing the ring ceremony.
Man.
The nigga who made the ring, I'm suing him.
Trade him.
I'm not even. I'm just. That man never got his revenge. I'm not out here preaching revenge. But if we had a private conversation, first off, y'all tried to handle this privately. I respect that. But
that practice was private.
That practice wasn't private.
Listen.
My embarrassment ain't private. I'm going to be drugged on the internet for life. Black Twitter is going to get at me 1,000 times a minute.
Kids who ain't born yet.
If I don't make another shot in the NBA, they're going to remember me.
They're going to remember me.
Falling on that blue mat.
We still talk about.
Gonna be like, what y'all talking about? Who is Jordan Poole and Draymond Green? And when they gonna show the video, be like, oh man, and go start it all over again.
We still know what I'm a Spreewell you mean. We still know what that means.
Hello, okay, the trail.
I can hear somebody, mama, telling their son right now, don't you go out there and get Draymond. Come and get Jordan. Don't you go out there and get Jordan.
Don't you get pulled? Right.
Don't you get pulled out here with your little mouth.
Y'all make that
because it's gonna be a Draymond. It's gonna be a Draymond everywhere you go.
We can't release this episode. We cannot release this episode. No, we cannot. We cannot.
That's what the thing is. It's a Draymond everywhere you go. Just look at them. They everywhere kicking people in the balls. They just kicking people in the balls.
I was just trying to say that
he punch people that ain't even from America.
I think Jordan Poole has a block in his head from that we are not respecting. I think
Steven Adams.
I think Jordan Poole got a block in his head the same way Kanye West got mental disorders that we are not
wired up.
Listen,
hey, that ain't even Jordan Poole. They cloned him.
Coach, save the show. Cancel us.
He can't even move no more. They just got another one.
I don't know if I can save it after that.
That's why that mustache on there. That's a clone. His mustache fake.
Yeah,
his mustache made out of Easter. You know that Easter grass.
Yeah.
That's what his mustache made out.
Yeah. It's just so hard for me I'm trying to put myself in his shoes, respectively, and I don't think I could recover from that. I don't.
I think he came out of one of them shoes, did he?
Hey, I mean, you doing too much, but he might have though. You doing too much, but he might have though. You doing too much.
I was thinking out loud. Listen, I did see some socks.
I'm a borrow from Charlie Murphy. When you slap a man, somebody had to die after that. There was a duel. No, there was a duel. There was a duel after that. As soon as you hit a man in the face, whoever one of us had to die. This is what happened to Jordan Poole in the social media age.
Fuck your couch, nigga.
So
that's what he wanted. That's what happened.
Every time I saw him afterwards, so if I saw him on the team or we versing each other. If I'm
he used to be interviews.
Oh, who we on guard? I got Draymond, and I'm doing stuff to him the entire game. Until I feel satisfied in my spirit.
And when he made a good pass, you had to dap him up too.
I feel real bad for Jordan Poole. I really do. I feel bad for Jordan Poole. Dude, when I put myself in his shoes, I just don't think that I can mentally recover from that. I just don't. But that's me though.
Did he give him dap, Tony? Did he give him dap?
He did.
After the punch, later on in the season for making a good pass.
See, fam.
See,
it wouldn't have been me. It wouldn't have been me.
I seen it on the court.
I know, I saw it. It wouldn't have been me. I'd have fought him on the court. I would have had my lawyer look at my NBA contract. Hey, I want to fight this man on the court on a national televised game. Weighing my contract. What can they do to me? Like, I know I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm trying to figure out which trouble do I want to deal with. I'm fam. No, I would have challenged him. I would have been Chris Brown on Quavo right now.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's the real rap battle.
You got body
That track is fire.
That's the real rap battle right there.
Did you hear Quavo's?
That was
I haven't heard Quavo.
I didn't hear Quavo.
Do take off.
I didn't hear Quavo, but Quavo can't rap. So I knew I wouldn't even go listen to Quavo. Chris Brown track was, I swear to you, it was 100% on the level of Ether and Hit 'Em Up.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say. Nas and Jay-Z. That one.
It was 100%. Well, see, so when you go with the takeover when he dissed Nas, I don't have that one. That was dope, but since he went after so many people, I don't have that as a top rap battle. Hit 'Em Up was about Biggie and Bad Boy, and every bar was an indictment. Every bar was a Draymond Green punching Jordan Poole. Ether, every bar was a Draymond Green punching Jordan Poole. Chris Brown
had a fatality.
Bar. Oh my
God. He
had
a fatality.
Oh my God.
He had a fatality because he told that man that they wish that it was him.
Oh my, they sure did. He sure did say that. He sure did. Did y'all hear Coach? What I brought up? Coach was like, that was fire. Look, even Coach,
he did.
He's the dignified of us. And he said,
Offset had to go check on him. You all right, bro?
I used to do it like once a day.
He didn't came back on it, right?
Coach say he listened to it once a day. That was fire.
Wow.
And I already knew Chris Brown could rap. I listened to mixtapes. Chris Brown been on that. Chris Brown has what's that Drake song? Best I Ever Had.
The one they did together.
Chris Brown remix rapped on one of these Drake songs when Drake first came out and bodied that track. I mean, bodied that track. Chris Brown been rapping.
But you could tell on that when they did that song with French Montana.
Yeah, but just look at Chris Brown. Chris Brown don't act like no R&B dude.
No, because if you listen to him, if you listen to his,
when he started gangbanging,
if you listen to some of his first interviews, when he came out into the R&B world, he came in wanting to rap. He wanted to come in and rap. He told a guy, but then somehow they found out he could sing. He was like, "Why are you trying to rap to get girls? You can sing. What are you doing?" And this is why he's singing.
First off, that was a sound decision he made. Number one, let's just get the girls sing. That's 1 + 1 is 2. All right, that was a sound decision he made. The man looked like a rapper all day long.
When an R&B nigga start gangbanging, he dangerous. When an R&B dude start, just think of Keith Sweat gangbanging. That's all I'm trying to tell you, man. Michael Jackson singing with a bandana.
I don't care what nobody say.
But he's better. He can do all three: rapping, acting, singing, dancing,
flipping, gyrating, popping, purring. He can do it all. Okay, he can do it all.
He's a hooper. He can hoop.
He can dunk.
Yeah.
He can dunk with ease, and he got handles.
He's
the man
like
come from
being of all time. I agree.
The man come from Parkland. Y'all don't know what that means. But the man
Sandpiper Cove.
The man come from Sandpiper.
Jill Scott said it.
Salty dog.
Jill Scott said.
Well, first off, Jill Scott, that's my baby.
Back the man up 100%. You can. Sometimes we need to get beat up. Sometimes you heard what she said. Sometimes I like to get choked. Just you heard what she said. The way she was singing to that microphone, she liked to get choked. Y'all gotta watch Jill Scott.
Shut up.
Fair enough.
She was singing to that microphone. That's why she don't mind getting slapped a couple times. She liked that shit.
I'm not even gonna touch what you just said. I'm not gonna touch what you just said.
I'm just cleverly clowning. I'm just telling you. Y'all know I'm telling you. Y'all know I'm telling you. I've been watching Charles Barkley. They're gonna let me. I could say.
Did you see what she did to that microphone one time?
Yes, I know. I had to go to a Catholic church and talk to a priest.
If y'all don't know what we're talking about, go watch what she did.
I had to go to a Catholic priest and talk to him behind that little thing.
Reggie, I think I was right behind.
You had to go to the confessional.
Me and Reggie might get to the same confessional. We might have 30 minutes apart. If you, all y'all listening, go just YouTube Jill Scott and the microphone, and you will understand. She even cuffed. Anyway, you don't understand. Don't worry about it. Just kids don't do it.
Don't do it.
Kids don't do
it. My kids is everywhere.
As a matter of fact, men fall back. Ladies come forward. Go on, Google that video, please. Go on. Play it. You know what?
I Googled it up.
You looked it up?
Yes. I'm finna watch it.
You watch
it. That's what TD Jakes was talking about.
Oh my God, Reggie. We're gonna leave TD Jakes, Puff Daddy, and everybody else out of cleverly clowning.
You should have never said that. You ain't never said. I ain't never seen nobody say that. No, Jonah in the Well. Nobody ever said that. I've seen you do plenty of sermons. I've seen you do plenty of sermons. You never said swallow. You never even used the word talking about the whale and Jonah.
And he kept saying it over and over and over
What's
and
wrong?
over.
That boy had some bad coffee.
I don't know why he kept saying that.
He was thinking of Jonah in the Well. He was trying to. That's what he was trying to teach.
Twitter dragged him. Twitter sure enough dragged him. That's for sure. Twitter sure enough dragged him. That's all I gotta say about that. I don't even know what else to say. That's all I gotta say about that.
Swallowed up.
That's all I gotta say.
That's what should happen to the Lakers. That's what should happen to the Lakers. They supposed to get swallowed. They're gonna be in the Texas City Dike. They're gonna be at the Texas City Dike.
A Texas City Dike means beach. That's what it's a beach. You got to be careful. He doesn't actually mean that word in a derogatory way. It's actually
you can Google it. It's all It's all legit. Tech City Dyke.
Yes,
Yeah,
we don't know who named it Dyke. We don't know who named it the Dyke, but that's what it's called. I don't want you.
I don't even know why they call it a Dyke.
Let me just
look like a pool to me.
I muted. I muted. Look, I muted the mic because I don't want to get no copyright hit. But Grace, can you see? Can you hold on? Let me get all this off the screen. There we go. Let the Lord use you, Jill Scott. And then I don't know what's going on in the background.
Oh man, you know what? I just not seen that.
There was kisses up in the background.
That's why they moved those sites out of Texas.
Coach, that ain't for the on court. You understand? That's for your lady when you win. When you lead, come here, baby. You understand? That's what that's for. That's what that is. Coach got to say something clean here, man.
Hey, I see why you and Reggie had to go to confessional.
I had to go to confessional, sir. You understand? Did she use both hands? She used both hands, Reggie. Both of them.
It's really no hands, but
you know what?
Wait a minute.
I don't know anything about this.
She read it on. She read it on Twitter. She read it on Twitter. Just one more time for the hood, Reggie. Just one more time for the hood.
One more time, man.
One more time for the hood. Just grapefruit. Grapefruit. If y'all know what that means, it's a
in the words of Glorilla. Glorilla said, "I can make my throat stretch." That's what she did on the.
Yes.
Glorilla said that.
And in other news, since we are definitely in the hood, I absolutely respect this. I ain't gonna lie to you. Giannis Antetokounmpo says he signed with Nike over Adidas because Adidas was hesitant to give the Nasses a contract too. I'm with all of it. I'm with every bit of it.
He said my brother's coming too.
I'm with you. I don't know if I don't know if y'all
how
saw
many points you got to score.
Hey,
Coach Ron, Edmund, how many points you got to score to get a deal with your MVP champion brother? How many points you got to at least score
probably
to even
90.
be considered in the deal?
Probably 90 a game. But that ain't the conversation.
90? What you playing?
He probably need to be playing. He probably need to be shooting Michael Jordan numbers to get his deal. But the whole point is to put your people on.
That one.
Black economics.
Giannis did that.
I wrote a book on black economics, so you know
That's why I said it.
Giannis put his brother on when the brother made the team. I'm like,
he need to put his brother on some layups.
Giannis is, because black is a culture, African is a ethnicity. So African American don't mean you're black. Being Greek doesn't mean we're all African.
That don't even mean you came from Africa.
Giannis, that was a real black move he did. That's culture there. That's culture. That's culture. Go ahead, Coach.
I mean, I like what Giannis did by putting his brother on, but I also understand from Adidas standpoint, I wouldn't sign his brother either. His brother's terrible. So I think everybody made the right decision. Giannis had to put his brother on, but Adidas made the right decision. Like his brother, how can you justify that? I mean, I don't know how you justify that.
I hear everything you're saying. I agree with everything you're saying.
You don't even deserve shoes at Walmart.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Wow, ruthless.
First off, Shaq shoes at Walmart. Okay.
Yeah, but Shaq was Shaq.
Well, yeah.
He wanted his business. This is Thanos.
The Nassus.
How many rebounds he averaged?
It's about 0.
What is his nickname? Because his brother's a Greek freak. What's his name?
He got more minutes than rebounds and points. I promise you that.
He get a good effort though. But you know what? Ain't nothing. Coach, as long as you get that effort. If you go in the game 5 seconds a year, you go get that best 5 seconds you got a year.
He the only man in the NBA that consistently missed wide open dunks and layups. Like he hit the back of the rim on his. That's
actually like a blooper reel.
Let me go ahead and pull. Let me go ahead and pull up this man. Let me just.
I don't know who worse, him or Jamel McGee. Not him stop.
Nah, Jamel McGee better. He's better.
I know. That's why I say him stop. I put respect on his name too, though, because he'll dunk on
you.
Yeah. 0.9 points. How do you have less than 1 point?
0. What you say that again? How many points?
9 points.
That nigga don't even hit a half a free throw.
I said my man got 50 million.
See, now I'm mad, coach. Because how he get to go to the league? I averaged a double-double all through college. I was an MVP in California. My picture up at the high school. Why ain't in the NBA? That man in the NBA.
Because
my brother ain't in there.
Giannis ain't your brother. Yeah.
It's good to know people.
It's good to know people, huh?
All I'm trying to say.
So what if him and Bronny be on the same team?
I'm taking Bronny.
Yeah, I'm honest.
Bronny is gifted. Bronny would not be doing that. And Bronny will have a chip on his shoulder too. So now
Wimbiana got a brother, y'all. Wimbiana got a brother.
He sure do.
Does he?
Yep.
Yes.
He sure does.
If
you would direct yourself to the screen.
That looked like a mistake. That looked like a mistake.
If you would direct yourself to the screen, you can see. First off, they put him in 40 up. Look at him. He stole the ball. Almost stole the ball. Kind of stole the ball.
Get your
wife. No, wait a minute.
Broke his hamstring.
Get your ass up out there around. Big ass up out. Yeah, you know that shirt you got on stupid.
Look, then boom, just got him. This is just. I mean, but here's the deal. My man got a podcast. Here's another one. He got a whole podcast because his brother put him on.
What the rest of his shorts at?
Reggie.
That they got on his brother practice shorts. They ain't even have game shorts for him. Them is Giannis practice shorts. Look.
That man
look at everybody else shorts.
That man trying to play. Look at him.
Oh, I give him 40. I give him 40.
And a double. That was a travel right here.
You're right. That was a travel.
There's your carry. There's your pivot.
Travel.
And there's
he had the same pivot for Tommy.
He had the same pivot. Okay. He had
the same pivot, Tommy. He did the Euro.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, the Euro.
Man.
That was the Nero.
He tried to dunk
like whoever lose.
Dang, that boy there. Dang, this is who got his Nike deal.
He can jump though.
Oh yeah, he can jump
like a gazelle.
Okay, all right. See, now we at the highlights. Now we on some good points. Anyway,
that's it. He only had one highlight.
Hey, worry about that. My point is he got a deal with Nike. My point is he has a deal with Nike. He got a deal with Nike. That's my
keep
point.
The deal though.
Again, I say I expect all that. Ain't even
that boy getting a $750 check from Nike.
Hey, he got a deal. You understand?
I know.
And his brother said, "Run my brother my money." Wimbiana just did the same thing. Drake tried to bring him in the back. Drake was like, "Not without my team." I mean, Wimbiana was like, "Not without my teammates."
All three of the brothers champions too. All the Antetokounmpos.
There's 5 of them.
God, 5? What the other 2 do?
I don't know. But there was 5 of them.
I only seen 3.
Coach, what you think about this, Coach?
What you think about that? I mean, I like Giannis putting his brother on. I think that's smart. Setting your brother up for success. But like I said, I can't get mad at Adidas either. I wouldn't. You saw the highlights. I wouldn't sign that guy unless I was making a comedy video or something. But he can't hoop.
No, you can't hoop. Nah, my man can't hoop. My man.
I ain't know he
I
had
know his mom. I know their mama proud of him though
I'm
for
pretty sure.
taking care of his.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, Giannis played basketball. Thanasis was doing something.
Soccer.
Building soccer.
Soccer.
I was going to say Legos. Soccer.
Not
Oh
Legos.
my God.
Giannis got signed. The NASA was like, man, I want to come to America. Man, I'm about to put you on.
His mama say, you ain't going unless you take your brother.
Okay.
That's what happened.
And at 25 years old, this man picked up a basketball for the first time.
For the first time in
That's what it looked like to me. Another hood thing to bring up, since Reggie got us all in the hood, and one of y'all posted about it. One of y'all posted about Gail Sayers and her remarks.
No, not Gail Sayers. Wait a minute.
That was
Gail
King.
Gail King, Oprah friend. My bad.
Yeah,
Oprah friend. I'm sorry, Gail Sayers. You keep running track. Is she still alive?
Not sure. I have to look that up.
Okay. Well, you know what? If she's not, run track in heaven. My bad. You keep doing your thing. Gail King. I'm yeah.
What she say? Why she said it?
I'm finna.
Okay,
moving
wait a minute.
on. I'm not
Gail
even
Sayers. Gail Sayers was a football player and passed in 2020. Keep going.
Okay, there you go. I'm missing.
Probably thinking of Gail Devers, right? You talking about track?
I'm thinking Gail Devers.
Yeah.
I got it all confused. I got all these Gales messed up.
So Oprah friend watch basketball.
No, she doesn't.
What you say? Caitlin Clark?
Okay, you're in there.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, Grace. If you remember what she said,
she didn't hate on Caitlin.
No, she wasn't hating on Caitlin. What's the gentleman's? I forgot his name. Basketball player who
Stephen A. Jackson.
Smoke.
Yeah,
all the smoke.
Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson.
Who the hood loves.
He's from Port. He's Paul 9.
Okay.
How did I know that? But he put Gail King on blast because she was interviewing Dawn Staley, who just won the championship, and told Dawn Staley, "Well, yeah, we were all rooting for Caitlin Clark, but then you, I forgot the word for word what she said." But I'm like, and he was like, "Why are you bringing up Caitlin Clark?" And this lady just won the championship. This coach just won the championship. Her and her team won a championship, and you talking about you broke our hearts because we was rooting for Caitlin Clark. First of all, wait a minute.
And he puts on blast, and she absolutely deserved it. So here's my problem with. Here's my problem with. I gotta find a very coach. Say something smart.
I think I know where you're going. Keep going. Just.
I
don't like Oprah either.
I think with Oprah and her friend Gail, this is like Giannis and his brother. Oprah put Gail on. You know, that's what it looks like to me. She's not very talented, and I want to know who's we. Like who's we? I wasn't cheering for Caitlin.
Her and Oprah.
We were not rooting for Caitlin.
I was going for Dawn Staley.
I was going for Dawn Staley.
Yeah, I was absolutely. I was okay.
I mean, I like Caitlin Clark. She's a good player, but
I hope Caitlin Clark win 8 championships. I probably ain't gonna root for her on either one of them. I've never rooted for Kobe Bryant in the championship, and I love Kobe Bryant. I just always liked whoever he was playing against more. that don't make me guilty. When Kobe retired and said, "We hate you." Remember that commercial? "We hate you so much. We hate you so much." And then everybody started crying because he retired. Like, man, I can't hate you no more. I was one of them people. I was one of those people that love to hate Kobe Bryant. Just like you LeBron haters is one of those people who love to hate LeBron. When LeBron retire, y'all gonna be sad. And you know who gonna die first?
Us? I don't know.
Nope. Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless gonna die first. Skip Bayless gonna die first.
With a
confession. Yeah.
Skip Bayless don't have nothing to talk about no more, for one. And had nothing to talk about no more.
He still talk about LeBron.
He retired poorly. I don't like the way he retired. Skip Bayless is the worst. Skip Bayless is the worst. Here's my problem with Gail and Oprah. I am a huge because if you're gonna cancel me with me on the screen. I am a huge Oprah Winfrey fan since the day I've been born. Since she was in Color Purple. When people was making fun of her for weight going up and down. When In Living Color was spoofing her. This how long.
Let her have it.
And then I start getting a divide with Oprah Winfrey with this Michael Jackson thing that they did not too long ago. This Michael Jackson biopic or whatever. And I start to realize something. Y'all remember what I'm talking about? They did a whole Michael Jackson thing.
Yep.
The man dead 10, 11 years.
Dead. Yep.
The man dead 10, 11 years. Here was my problem with this. What's the name of the guy? If I wasn't thinking, I got the name. The Predator.
Epstein?
Not Epstein, but Epstein's
Harvey
friend.
Weinstein?
Harvey Weinstein. The mere fact that I couldn't even think of his name. And I gave a terrible description and y'all got it. Epstein or Weinstein. It was on one of them.
Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein was absolutely guilty. We knew he was guilty. And the years leading up to it, he was guilty. And many of Oprah, if not all of Oprah films, were produced by Harvey Weinstein. And they were shared parties. And if you're going to do a surviving series, it should have been on the white man. Don't go bring up a dead black man. And then after that, they went after R. Kelly, which I'm not saying R. Kelly. R. Kelly is super guilty. I shouldn't even be saying his name. We don't jam R. Kelly in this.
I don't know how to hog tie.
I will play R. Kelly till the day I die.
And you play R. Kelly deserve everything he getting. I've got no problem with that. I am on the side of you women. I have a problem with that Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey only destroy black careers. If you're going to be a journalist, then journalists on both sides. This is my issue.
Yep.
So of course, Gayle King acted like first lady, Dr. Jill Biden. Oh, we should invite them both to the White House because Gayle King wants white trinkets. So of course, that's what she did. Of course, that's what she did. You're going to look dead in this black woman's face and say, how dare you beat our white savior? That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Now, somebody going to say, Antonio, are you making this about race? No, I'm not. I have yet to say anything about race. I said black folk in power. If you're going to call yourself a journalist, be one. Don't bring up dead black people when you in bed, in financial bed with the white predator and still ain't did that movie. Where that one at? It ain't coming out. Where is the Oprah Winfrey is super Me Too movement. She's super Me Too movement. Where have y'all seen Oprah or Gayle tackle a non-black issue in a positive way?
They can't.
Or in a negative way.
They can't.
I've never seen it. And I didn't realize it until that thing. I didn't realize they brainwashed. They have not. I have a problem with that. So Gayle King, he did absolutely right thing. Somebody need to call it out. So y'all get mad at me, call me out. But remember, I am the author of Resegregation Volume 1, 2, and 3. I am tackling hard issues right now. Resegregation Part 2 comes out next month. And half my audience is white. Half my audience is white, and I'm very pro-black. Because when you're pro-white, you're called the patriot. When you're pro-black, well, you're called canceled, militant, or the N-word. I don't know. One or the others. You pick one.
You can call partner X.
The problem with people like corn and eggs, which I have no problem with them. First off, I don't have time to hate black people. I don't have the luxury. Let me just make that clear. I don't have the luxury. But
I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips because they black.
He's quoting Bernie Mac, y'all. But the reason why I'm so successful while being pro-black is because a lot of us get conscious and they get mean.
Not conscious, they woke.
As soon as you get woke, you get mean. We can't say woke because Republicans, conservatives, and Jack they didn't totally change the meaning of woke. It means something completely different now. It's something completely different. Yeah, it's something completely different now for sure. But just because you're conscious of me, you have to be mean. The argument I just presented, I didn't disrespect Oprah or Gail, but I do believe that they have an unhealthy addiction to white trinkets. What's a white trinket? The fruits of white benefit and labor. And they must tear down black and brown so their white counterparts will keep saying, good job. And it makes no sense. You don't ever, no man on the planet or woman on the planet would ever go to Michael Jordan. We really wanted John Stockton to win. It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate to talk about a loser during a winning interview. It don't make sense.
Okay.
We won. The hell you bring up these losers for?
Well, you got to use your enemies as a stepping stool.
There you go. Well, Dawn State had a whole worship fest going on.
She really did.
A whole Holy Spirit worship fest. I mean, child. They get on my nerves. Anyway, I'm sorry. Coach, clean it up again. You ain't never had to clean up episodes so much.
I mean, I agree with you. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it correctly. You don't be one-sided.
Don't be one-sided. That's all I'm saying.
Listening to you talk reminds me of is it Jason Whitlock?
Oh my God, he's the Black Skip Bayless.
Yeah, he's another one that gets. Yeah, he gets on my nerve. He just one-sided the whole time. So
he's one-sided against Black people, Black things, Black culture.
On purpose. On purpose.
He gets paid for it.
Yes,
he's a mouthpiece. He's saying what they want to say but can't say. So he's a mouthpiece.
He gets paid for it. It's obvious. Jason. There's no difference between Candace Owens and Jason Whitlock. There's no difference.
Wow.
Oh, so you can say that. You do it.
There's no difference. There's no difference.
Unless the brother with the jacket say what I was supposed to say.
Well, we're not talking about. Here's the deal. Somebody gonna say it's political. I'm not talking about the political. You keep your politics. You keep. I'm very conservative. Keep your politics. I'm talking about the tone deafness. This when you put Republican or Democrat over humanity, you are tone deaf.
That is true.
When your religion must take a back seat to whether you are left or right, you are tone deaf. It's a bunch of Christians that are not Christian when they're having a political conversation or thinking about a political thing. They become Republican or Democrat is far greater than Christ.
At least they're not lukewarm. At least they're not lukewarm. You say how to code.
You're right.
You say how to code.
You're right. They choose one.
I was under you. You trained me now.
You're right. You're right. So did. So I'm not telling you keep your politics. I'm talking about Candace Owens is tone deaf.
I hate him.
Jason Whitlock, tone deaf. Skip Bayless right now lost Shannon Sharp. Got 19 different pandering 19 different co-hosts on his show right now. All Black.
Oh, they are. Yes, they are.
And the greatest rapper of all time. Your rating still ain't. You got the greatest.
It's because
you got the whole know you in there. You still
the whole know you.
It's the whole know you. You really do. You really do. And then, of
Yeah,
course,
he's gonna be up there next. We're gonna pass him up.
I mean, Richard Sherman messed his stuff up with the DWI, but I mean the DUI. What's
He went to stand.
What's a DWI?
Wild and under.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, it goes. Shut your high ass up.
Yeah. Either way, for sure.
Yeah, shut your high ass up.
For sure. Listen. We hitting our last segment. The Olympics again. I say the Olympics for last. And soon the Olympics will be first of all these segments because I am a super Olympic fan.
Where it start? Where is it gonna be at?
It's in Paris.
Paris, and it always
in July, ain't it?
Yeah, it's always in July. But we got maybe 95 days left. It was 100 days not too long ago.
Ain't it always election year?
That is fair.
Every 4 years.
Yeah. Every 4 years. Yeah. That is fair. That is fair.
Listen, I need
at least
okay.
The Summer Olympics.
I mean, Summer Olympics are always fire, but I need Snoop and Kevin Hart to be the commentators again.
Yeah.
That was a hit.
That was funny.
We never knew we needed that. We never knew we needed that. And I don't even fool with Kevin Hart like that. But I fool with Kevin Hart like that. You know, it's both. It's both for me.
Snoop said the horse was crip walking. Okay.
I love Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart. Everything he's done, and everything he's done business wise. And I have nothing negative to say about Kevin Hart. When I think about comedians, when I think about stand-up, I don't think about Kevin Hart. When I think about a good movie. Now, I'm not saying that funny because I laugh at him every time I see him. I'm not saying that funny. I got no hate for him.
It's just antics.
That's possible. Or maybe just not my. But again,
yeah, everybody likes antics. You got to have an antic. You know, so people
But again, don't trust me because I think Chris Rock is way up here in stand up. So
you need to quit. You really need to.
I got Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle.
You really need to.
Chris
you
Rock.
Really need to stop.
Chris
you
Rock.
Really need to
Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle is up there.
Dave Chappelle is the GOAT. Dave Chappelle is the GOAT.
I ain't saying nothing about Dave Chappelle, but that other guy.
Chris. See, so this is what I'm saying. Kevin Hart for me.
$2
is a movie star. You understand? And which he's a movie star to me. That's really, really funny. He's a movie star to me. That's really, really funny. I don't have no hate for him. I just think he's a movie star that's really, really funny. He's a movie star. He's a comedian turned movie.
He came in as a movie star.
No doubt. Soul Plane was the bomb.
He already had his.
Soul Plane was the bomb?
Yeah.
It was a bomb. That movie sucked.
That's because
and they played on BT every day.
That's because you're not black. We'll make the whole next show about Soul Plane.
Soul Plane sucked.
My God, Reggie.
That was the world's worst movie.
So you need to tell me when Pops was on that plane with that potato, you didn't laugh.
Everything.
Look, you laughed now.
That movie was horrible.
That movie is an instant classic. Kevin Hart. I didn't even know who Kevin Hart was. As soon as I saw that movie, I said, "I love this guy."
And Method Man made that movie.
I got no. Yes. See, you know what? That could be it. Maybe you just saw my problem because I met Kevin Hart as a movie star. Maybe that's why I don't see him as a stand-up comedian. He does great stand-up. I don't say you don't. I just think about him as a movie star. I just think about him and a businessman. Actually, I think about him as a businessman first, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Then a movie star. I think he's a hell of a businessman. Gary V level type marketing for sure.
He's a 3-time All-Star too.
You know what? I think he played basketball pretty well, though. Real talk. I think he does. I think he's quite athletic.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be
I'm talking to you, Coach Ron. I'm on my screen. I'm at the bottom of you. This boy said Kevin Hart know to play bad. That boy that lost his mind.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if he do. I have no idea if he do. Oh no! I've seen all the All-Star games. Never mind. You show right. You show right. That boy sucks.
Right.
That boy sucks. He sure does. Okay, I had to put it back in. Chris Brown don't know. Chris Brown be dominating them celebrity games though, for sure. You know what? And Justin Timberlake, not Justin Timberlake. Make up.
Robin Thicke?
No. Justin Bieber. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So see Robin Thicke grouping.
Justin Bieber got game for real. I will pull it up before we go. Justin,
don't pull up the Coachella one.
I don't know nothing about that.
Stop it,
man.
Reggie. Stop it,
Huh?
Reggie.
Somebody accidentally showed me that, man.
Yeah, I saw that too. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Wait, all that money. You get all that money, you think different.
Wait, what happened? What I miss?
Jaden approached Justin Bieber and he hugged him from behind in a very.
Who is Jaden?
Will.
As a dude,
Little Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
Little Fresh Prince.
I have
Jaden
no.
Smith hugged Justin Bieber from behind in a very crude manner. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Well, he did party with Diddy.
Lascivious manner.
He did party with Diddy a lot. Look at my man. Look at that. Look, that's real basketball skills. He played. He was
out there playing with Diddy.
Yeah.
In the men's league. He was out there playing with Diddy in the men's league.
Look, that was damn near half court alley.
Shut up, Reggie.
In the men's league.
That man balling.
Check your
No jersey. No jersey.
That man balling.
No jerseys. Posting up each other.
Let me check that.
Reggie.
Grown ass men in the paint.
Oh,
What is wrong with you?
Lord.
That's where he got to learn from. He went to Diddy University.
Oh my God.
He had a basketball. Diddy had a basketball. Come on, quit acting like he didn't have a basketball league for men.
Yeah, I'm not.
Jamie Foxx told y'all.
I'm not even finna share that on the screen, Grace.
I didn't say it.
Nope. Share that on the screen.
No. I didn't want you to share. I just want you to see what we was talking about.
I see it.
Yeah, see, you'll see it.
I see it.
You'll see it.
No Diddy. No Diddy. I got to, well, today's show went completely off the rails.
It did.
It really
Bad.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it was. The producer normally has 19 segments for y'all. Today, the producer only had 3 segments, and that's what the problem was. So, if y'all don't know who produces this show, Antonio T. Smith Jr. does, and it's his fault today. It's his fault.
Out of all those pictures we had in the lineup group, all the pictures we had, we posting and finding out stuff about sports and posting in the chat.
Because he get quiet when the Lakers and the Pacers play. He on chat. I don't chat it up. I chat every blue moon.
You right.
But when he's the team playing, he ain't chatting you.
When the Lakers and Pacers play, I get stressed out.
Nervous and everything.
I get absolutely upset. Like I am very objective until it comes to sports on my team.
If your team losing, do you cut the TV off?
I cut the TV off.
I do. I cut it off.
I pass up sex.
No, you can't give up on your team. My mom used to turn the TV off when the Lakers would play, and she missed when Robert Horry made the game-winning shot.
Well, see, I'm not going for the Lakers because I like the Lakers. First off, I like LeBron. I really think the Lakers can beat Denver. I just do.
They did. They beat them twice, but they just didn't win.
That's a really good way to say that, Reggie. That was
they beat them. You cannot play Denver no better than what the Lakers have been doing them past 2 games. Denver just, you know what? I think it's that altitude too.
It's that coaching. A good coach will do something in the 4th quarter that a bad or average coach won't.
The Lakers gonna win Game 3. Me and you, everybody on the screen know that.
They're gonna win both at home for sure. They're gonna win both at home for sure.
No, see, you gotta see baby steps.
Fair enough. I'll take 3. They're gonna, but
you gotta win in the playoffs, Tony. You got to win 1 game at a time.
Or 1 game at a time. They're gonna win Game 3.
1 game at a time.
They're gonna win Game 3. They should have been up 2-1.
Austin Reeves is gonna be the X factor this next game.
If he can be that's Jamal Murray. We need to give far more props to Jamal Murray.
Yes, ever since he tore that knee up.
He is a big.
He came back with a vengeance.
He is huge. As a matter of fact, I would go so far to say, since the bubble, nobody has a better playoff run than Jamal Murray, but Nikola Jokic. Them your top 2. Them your top 2. Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's
what they were playing against.
Well, that's fair.
That boy got a big chip on his shoulder. Okay, he said, "I'm taking these Cavaliers." Okay, we going.
He ain't playing no games. He ain't playing no games. Yeah. It's gonna be a good.
All they going is the first round.
But I'm with you though, Reggie. Minnesota's a great sleeper.
Minnesota's on got dog on me.
Great sleeper.
They gelling. You got to watch out for that jail. Y'all know I'm best coach. That jail, huh? That jail. You see it in college when the Sweet 16 of March. That team, that jail. That's the Timberwolves right now because Towns came back because he was hurt. So once he get back into the smoother things, them the only ones that pose a threat to Denver because they got two bigs they can send at Jokic. If you listen to Dwight Howard, he's telling y'all how to beat him.
He really is. Dwight Howard really is.
He's been on a rant lately. He's been on a rant lately. Every time a team lose, he'll send a picture of himself in a Lakers uniform.
He said, "I'm gonna post this every time." LeBron 38, I'm 30. No, LeBron 39, I'm 38. I'm still in shape. He been doing this his last playoffs. He been doing this his last playoff. Coach, take the last 5 minutes. Tell us the future. Tell us all about the playoffs. And y'all can interject, but tell us all about the playoffs. What you see, what you got, and then we'll close it out.
Out of the East, I think Boston's coming out. I don't think anybody's gonna beat them. In the West, it's a toss-up. I mean. Denver looks good. The thing about Denver that's scary, they haven't played their best game and they're still winning. You know, Lakers, if they can win Game 3, it's a new series. But if they lose Game 3, it's over. I agree with everyone about the Timberwolves. But I wouldn't sleep on the Clippers either. You know, they got Ty Lue on the sideline.
Ty Lue has proven to be a great coach.
You know, you got Kawhi. You know, he won championships, and you got people like Russell Westbrook, who's hungry.
He gonna play hard every down, every play.
Zubac.
Yeah, he gonna play hard.
You got Grace's favorite player, James Harden,
who has been playing very well.
Okay, and I'm gonna say what Shannon Sharp said. He said, "You don't want James Harden to show up. You want the beard to show up, and that's who's been showing up is the beard." And I agree.
Yeah.
I've noticed James Harden does very well. There's a form of leadership called charismatic leadership.
In Game 7.
Well, see, it's called charismatic leadership. I think he'll show up in a Game 7. So charismatic leadership is those very good leaders that they never lead, but when it's time for emergency and everybody can't do anything, they step up. They lead greatly. As soon as it's peacetime, they go back to the background because they don't need to be out there like that. That's how I look at James Harden. If Kawhi was out, James Harden clown. But then he does it every time. Embiid out, James Harden 48. Embiid come back, James Harden 0 for 48.
That's true.
27-6.
He does that. James Harden, I think he struggles with who's going to be an alpha. When there's a debate of who's going to do that alphaness, James Harden.
He got tired. Houston wore his ass out.
Houston is the most poorly
managed team
in the NBA, and it didn't get no better when they changed owners to Tillman Fertitta.
He couldn't even jump after he left Houston. Remember, he was dunking on everybody in Houston.
When
he left Houston, he couldn't dunk no more.
That's crazy. He's going to be one of those. Actually, Coach, what do you think? He's going to be one. If he never wins a ring, he's going to be one of those holy, like Charles Barkley is wholly respected.
Yeah,
he's going to be one of those. Vince Carter, Derrick Rose. You know, these people like we madly respect that didn't win a ring.
Yeah, I mean, you have kids out there trying to shoot like James Harden with that step back. You know, so I mean, he's changed the game. He's going to be a first round Hall of Famer for sure. Oh, yeah. You know, I mean, he can score at the best of them. You know, when he in his prime. So
he might be one of the best offensive.
Does he have a ring?
And some people say he's a better scorer than Jordan. So
he is. He is a better scorer than Jordan. He's not a better player than Jordan.
Yeah, no, we didn't say anything about a GOAT.
Yeah. He's a better player. He might be the best offensive weapon we've ever seen in the NBA. It's a short list. who's on the list? James Harden, Kevin Durant, Michael Jordan,
Steph.
Carmelo.
No, Steph can't dunk.
Carmelo.
Iverson at his height.
Carmelo.
Okay.
Carmelo has no assists.
Yeah, fair enough. Melo. That's a short list. When you think about flat out offensive giftness, Paul, you got to put Paul George on the list. You got to put Paul George on the list.
Not playoff P. Not playoff P.
Well, yeah.
Playoff P.
That's fair. But you got to put, you know what I'm saying?
Don't get that guy.
So, Coach, you're right. That's a short list. The man, some say better. He is a better scorer than Michael Jordan. He's just not a better player.
All started in Oklahoma City.
James Harden can shoot from every level on the court at a high clip. He's got one of the highest 3-point percentages ever.
And don't give him a center who can dunk. That can. Man, come on, him and Capella.
Then he could throw assists. He can play point guard. Michael Jordan can never play point. If you ever put Michael Jordan at point guard, the Bulls will never win. If you put Michael Jordan at point guard, you can't put Michael Jordan at point guard. This is point guard has to. You can't put Kobe at point guard. That's not what a point guard means. They have to not make plays for themselves. That's called separation. You have to play make. That's a big difference. That's a big difference. Good point, Coach. That was fantastic. I don't see how. Anyway, finish your point about the NBA and James Harden and everybody.
I just think when it comes down to it, if I had to pick two teams now, I think Boston and Denver look tough. I think those two teams will be in the championship, and probably Boston winning it this year.
I can't disagree with that. If the only thing I would add to that is you should have added the Timberwolves in there because they look like Boston and Denver. They do. They're 2-0, and they are cooking. They are absolutely cooking. And they cooking who? Durant and them. They cooking. The Phoenix Suns are better on paper than the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's not a doubt about it. And they are cooking.
Why did they even go over there?
I don't know.
Who told them to do that?
I don't know. I have no idea. They cooking. So I agree with everything you said. Timberwolves are looking like Timberwolves don't look like the Celtics. They don't look like Denver. But they right there. They right there. You know what I'm saying? They right there. And if the Timberwolves is in the East, though, you wouldn't even be talking about the Celtics.
Let them get rid of them Suns, though. Yeah. When they get rid of them Suns, watch out. Because they smell blood.
I don't think anybody can beat the Timberwolves but the Lakers. I don't think anybody can beat the Timberwolves but the Lakers. I don't. I just don't. I think the only team that could beat the Timberwolves is the Lakers. I think there's no chance that the Lakers are going to beat Denver at all, even though I got Lakers 4-2 because I'm looking at the roster. I'm looking at the last half of the season. I'm looking at LeBron James, and I'm like Reggie. Denver just has not looked good last half, and they are up for an uprising. I'm kind of putting all these things together and saying they're going to win. If I was to objectively separate myself, I put Clippers or Timberwolves as the best two teams in the West.
You got to stop Porter three.
Yeah.
Stop his threes.
OKC isn't.
OKC has got all my respect.
They're just not there yet.
They just not there yet. They will be because that core gonna stay there for a long time. Tested. They ain't been battle tested, but I don't know. I'm not sure why. Yeah. They in the West. Yeah, so they battle tested just because being in the West, just for being in the West.
But they need one more weapon.
Yeah, there's something they're missing something. I'm not sure what they're missing. It ain't Chet though.
They don't have a big man. They don't have a big man. Chet is not no big man because he's staying around the perimeter.
Right.
He runs back to the court. He's run slow to the perimeter because he cannot run down to the paint and body with them dudes. That's why they got them stopping at the perimeter on that 3-point line. I watched them.
We can all be wrong because they are number one in the West. So we can all be wrong.
All you got to do is put the body on, Chip.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out. Because NBA playoffs is 90s basketball.
And there's always somebody that just come out the blue.
And that's the wonderful thing. Yep, that's the wonderful thing about the NBA. Yep. The wonderful thing about the NBA. Well, we had a good show. I mean, y'all, it'll be. I'm gonna have to hold y'all back a little bit on the next one, Grace. You know, we're gonna have to wrench around and wrench it off.
Topic. Chris Brown and Quavo, that was a shocker to me. You brought him up. You brought it up. And that's how we got off on this off topic and started talking about Jill Scott. And you had to bring up her video. And then Justin Bieber, I don't even know how he got brought up. You brought him up. Like, who is that? Not just Timberlake. Who is that? You started singing the song. And Miss Grace said, Justin Bieber? You're like, yeah, Justin Bieber. And you played his videos. So you were the main person to get us off track. We were supposed to be talking about the Olympics.
I don't want to fight you. I don't want to do nothing, bro. Like, please, bro.
Who wants to smoke with me? Who wants to smoke with me?
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that to you. I ain't gonna do that to you.
Ready.
I just wanted to prove to Ebony that she was right. I did get y'all off track. I just wanted to prove to Ebony.
But before we go, shout out to Reggie Bush for getting his Heisman back. Boom. I just want to
say. Gave it back to him?
Yes.
When they did that, because we should have talked about that. Number one,
we put it in the chat.
We put it in the chat.
That's what's up, man.
In the chat.
Man, where y'all
they need to go back and pay all us college players that played ball and recompensate us.
Yeah, well,
Reggie Bush.
I played college ball, man. I want my money.
Oh man, it's a big deal. They need to give him that. They need to back pay him then.
Listen, okay.
For all the appearances, he should have been
So we get to get on a commercial now?
For taking money for NIL for
what they're doing now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, for what they're doing now. Yeah, for what they're doing now. I don't know. He got a car or something. I don't know what it is. But then when they took his Heisman, like he don't, when it's time for Heisman, he can't even be on this. Like
Now he can be on a commercial now.
Yeah.
I hope he get all his money. And I'm gonna tell you what, Johnny Manziel did that. Johnny Manziel pushed that. Johnny Manziel did that. When we talked about it with Club Shay Shay, and then after that, I think like a week later, I guess he kept feeling bad. Was like, I'm not even coming back. I quit until y'all bring this man back. He said that. Got to give Johnny Manziel that. Got to give it to that. Got to do it. Got to do it, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is it's been the best show ever because we let Reggie loose. That's the real problem. Y'all know what it is. One more time to the stage if y'all missing. Let me show you everybody who's here. Coach, the most dignified person on the call on the sports show. Right here. That's him right there. That's Coach. That's Coach right there. And then of course, we got the chocolate queen. Yes. Locked up and saved. Locked and saved, Grace Sandals. There she is. Locked and saved, Grace Sandals. We got our guest who clearly then became a host, so she's just a regular person now. At this point, we can't even call her a guest. She done snuck her way on the show. Miss Hancock. Come see by me. Come on, man. Go and put it on now. Look, he don't even show his face. He wants y'all to see. Put it on. 6'8". In real life, he's 6'8". His locks is 5'7". His locks is 5. Look at him. There it is.
It ain't yours neither, baby.
Mouth full of white encrusted diamonds. How long your grill been in?
Oh, it's been there ever since the 11th grade.
11th grade.
Yeah. Grandma had grill in the mouth. Grandma had it.
11th grade. 11th grade.
The dog had 2 goals in his mouth, the 2 canine teeth.
Cleverly Clouded Sports Show. That's us, y'all. We appreciate you. We out of here.